Hello, hi students. Welcome to my YouTube channel Narayan Guha. Today I am presenting a video of computer tutorial of computer basics. You have to learn the computer basics, then you will get success in your upcoming future. So you have to learn all the computer basics thoroughly and have to read properly to make good results in all the examinations of your in your upcoming future and to progress in your life. So today my topic is what is MS-DOS? What is operating system? So first question is what is operating system? It is a system which acts as an interface between the computer and the user. My second question is state the different types of computer operating system. Operating system of computers may be of two types. One is single user, second one is multi-user. Example is MS-DOS Windows. My third question is what is command? A command instructs DOS to perform a specific task. My fourth question is what is bootstrap loader program? And the answer is definition of bootstrap loader is means to start a program when the user boots his computer, the user turning it on and loading the operating system into his computer memory. This whole process mentioned above is done by the bootstrap loader program. What is booting of computer? It is a procedure through which operating system is loaded into the main memory of the computer from secondary storage device. The term boot, B-O-O-T, is used to describe the initial loading of an operating system on of some other programs into a computer. The word boot comes from bootshop, B-O-O-T-S-H-O-P. Since bootshop helps us to get our roots, and similarly rooting of computer helps it to get its read-only memory. What is the full form of read-only memory? Let me tell something. Read-only memory, that is ROM. The full form read-only memory is ROM. And now I can illustrate what instructions get loaded in its main memory. So why it is loaded in the read-only memory? The main memory of computer is read-only memory. We can boot our computer system in following two ways. What are the two ways? The booting can be done when the computer is primarily turned on, which is better known as cold booting, COLDBOOTING, and there is a diagram which I draw in a white sheet. So look at the diagram carefully. Now I can describe what is drawn on this diagram. First of all, it is written what is the procedure of booting, BOOTING. Then in the bracket it is written flowchart representation. What is booting? Power on. First of all, power on the computer, that is plug-in. Okay. Then self-test, that is post, POST. Second point is self-test, that is post. The third point is ROM BIOS check, ROM BIOS CHECK. So it is, now I can illustrate what is ROM BIOS check. So it is known as boot program boot start loader. The fourth point is boot program. Here a symbol is given N to signifies. Here it is written boot disk failure, and in the next step a small symbol is given here there is Y, and here is IO SYS. The full form of IO is input output system, and here it is written, here it is a symbol is written N, and here it is written non-OS disk. OS means operating system. So I mentioned previously in my video tutorial what is OS. So non-operating system disk, and here it is written MS-DOS system. Here it is written non-OS disk, means non-operating system disk. Okay. Then it is written command.com, command.com. Here it is written bat command.interpreter. Now, what is interpreter? Interpreter means a person who interprets with another person. That is interpreter. Now I am interpreting with an outsider person. I am an Indian and my friend is American. I used to tell in Indian accent, and he used to talk with me in American accent. So there is a difference between Indian and American accent. So here is interpreter means, here when we on the desktop, when we type when we press the office button, what is comes a small menu bar, and there will type on the keyboard WinWord, then press enter, WinWord is open. So and when you type command, when you press enter, a black screen will appear on the front page of desktop. That is command prompt. Now I am telling the booting can be done when the computer is already turned on and is being reset, which is better known as warm booting. WARMBWTING. What is system file? What is input output system? Do you know what is input output system? Let me tell. It interacts between computers, ROM BIOS and system memory. All input output system files are described here. MS-DOS system. So now I can illustrate about MS-DOS system. This program interacts directly with the application program and input output system program. What is command.com? This file is a very large file in respect of size, and it is better known as command processor. It reads commands from the keyboard and executes command files which have the file name AUTOEXEC, BAT or the file extension COM and EXE. It performs error checking and displays error messages when system errors are detected. Example, BAT command or file name. This line is displayed automatically on the screen every time we type a wrong command. So this line represents unsuccessful commands. So I think I can clearly describe what is command and what are its features. So then comes, what is command prompt? The full spelling of command prompt is COMMAND PROMPT. So what is command prompt? The command prompt informs the user that DOS is ready to accept a command. MS-DOS commands are not case sensitive. One can use upper or lower case letter when typing a command. After completion of routing, a prompt will be displayed on the upper leftmost corner of the screen. This prompt C drive is called C prompt. I hope you understand what I had just told. Microsoft Disk Operating System version 6.0. So now comes, what is Disk Operating System? Microsoft's Disk operating system DOS is an operating system. Basically, MS-DOS is our partner. When we are using the computer, MS-DOS is a disk operating system. It means that the programs can be used on floppy disk or hard disk. When we load MS-DOS in our computer, we can play computer games, run programs, compose letters and reports and run languages such as QBasic. So the size of the floppy disk is like a small globe. You see a globe size circle. You see a circle and the size of the floppy disk is a small circle, tiny. Now I am telling you about procedure for installation of DOS. In order to install disk operating system in our personal computer, we have to complete the following steps. First, we have to make sure that the computer is turned off. First, we have to make sure that our computer is turned off. If there is floppy disk, we have to take the disk out of the protective. We have to insert MS-DOS system disk in drive A. So here is the example that I had drawn to understand all the students who are watching this video. Here I had drawn MS-DOS command. Here is a arrow and the two types of MS-DOS command is internal command, external command. So there are two types of MS-DOS command. One is internal command and the other one is external command. Now we have to close the disk drive door. Now we have to turn on the monitor and the computer. Now here comes MS-DOS command. So what is MS-DOS command? A command is a way of communicating with the computer. By typing MS-DOS commands at our terminal, we can ask the computer to perform useful tasks. There are two types of MS-DOS commands. What are those? Internal commands. The commands that are residing inside command.com command processor are called internal commands. These commands are the simplest, most commonly used commands. We cannot see these commands when we do a directory listing on our MS-DOS disk. They are part of large file named command.com. When we type internal commands, they execute immediately. The following commands are the MS-DOS internal commands. Break device, MD semicolon shift semicolon buffer semicolon country semicolon CLS semicolon call semicolon copy semicolon CD semicolon date semicolon del semicolon echo exit for go to if path pause prompt rem RD RMDIR set time VER verify VRIFY TYP VOL. So these are all commands. So now guys, I am starting to teach about external command. So what is external command? These commands are residing as separate files. External commands are on disk as program files. They must be read from a disk before they can execute. Any file name with an extension example given com, exe, bat, is considered as external command. When we type an external commands, we do not include its file name extension. The following are the MS-DOS external command. So now I illustrate what is external command. Append, command, DOSKey, fdisk, mjshare, assign, discomp, debug, format, morph, sort, edit, disk copy, backup, graphics, mode, substs, attrib, attrib, edit, go in, print, system, chk disk, dsk, comp, replace, rep, lac, find, label, scopy, restore, 3 exe to bin. So these are all external command. These are the examples of external command. So I hope you understand my tutorial. So now I am illustrating about internal commands. So C drive CLS. So this is, you have to type on the, first of all you have to go to press office button in the keyboard and then type C colon dash and this sign and then write CLS. So what is C colon CLS? It is an internal command, helps to clear the screen. The syntax is C colon dash CLS. Second is C colon dash date. It is an internal command, helps to display the present date. We can also change the according both past and future. The syntax is C colon dash date. Next is C colon dash time. It is an internal command, helps to display the current time. We can also change current time with this command. The syntax is C colon dash time. What is C colon dash VER? It is an internal command, help to display the DOS version. The syntax is C colon dash VER. C colon dash VOL. It is an internal command, helps to display the volume level of the disk. The syntax is C colon dash volume VOL. C colon dash MD. It is an internal command, helps to create a directory. The syntax is C colon dash MD directory name, C colon dash CD. It is an internal command, helps to change a directory. Syntax is C colon dash CD old directory name, C colon dash CD. It is an internal command, helps to get back to the present directory. Syntax is C colon dash old directory name CD, C colon dash copy con. What is C colon dash copy con? It is an internal command, helps to create a file. Syntax is C colon dash copy con file name to save any file, F drives ctrl plus Z, one files copied. C colon dash RD. It is an internal command, helps to remove a directory. Syntax is C colon dash RD old directory name, C colon dash del. It is an internal command, helps to delete the target file only. The user cannot delete the directory. Syntax is C colon dash del file name extension, C colon dash REN. It is an internal command, helps to rename of a file, C colon dash label. It is an internal command, helps to change the label of a disk. The syntax is C colon dash label name, C colon dash type. It is an internal command, help to display the content of a live. Syntax is C colon dash type old file name, C colon dash copy. To copy file directories and subdirectories from one drive to another. The syntax is C colon dash copy source path target path, drive to drive copy, C colon dash copy C drives d1 d2 f1.txt d drive, directory to directory copy, residing in the same directory, C drive C colon dash copy C colon d star star C colon d2, connection of the string residing in two different files, C colon dash copy F1 plus F2, F3. The next one is C colon dash echo. What is C colon dash echo? With this colon we can display the same text on the screen is C colon dash echo ABCD. ABCD the echoed line. C colon dash prompt. What is C colon dash prompt? With this colon we can change the DOS prompt. V prompt MS DOS version number. Options prompt this option. Some sign current date. C colon dash dir slash p shows the directory and page wise. C colon dash dir slash w shows the directory and files wide-wise. C colon dash dir slash l shows the directories in lowercase format. C colon dash dir slash b shows the directories and files in bare format. C colon dash dir slash s shows the system file. C colon dash dir slash s slash p shows the system files page-wise. C colon dash dir slash s shows all existing directories and files. C colon dash dir slash abcd shows only the target file. C colon dash dir slash w by l shows directory files in the cached format while-wise. So I am showing this. So I think now you can understand what I had told to you. Now you can clearly understand about command prompt, about DOS, what is operating system, what is internal command, what is input output system, what is ROM, read only memory, what is RAM, random access memory, what is bootable program, what is disk operating system. Now I can illustrate about C colon dash dir slash h shows all hidden files and directory. Okay. Now C colon dash dir slash a2h shows all files and directories that are not hidden. Now C colon dash dir slash ar shows only the read only files. Now C colon dash dir slash a2r shows only those files that are not read only. Now C colon dash dir slash ad shows all the directories only. C colon dash dir a2d shows files only, not only directories. C colon dash dir slash as a2s shows only those files that are not system related. C colon dash dir slash on ordering to directories and files with respect to their names, ascending order A to Z. Now C colon dash dir slash o2n ordering to directory and files with respect to their names, descending order Z plus OA. C colon dash dir slash OE shows directories and files in ascending order with respect to extension of files. C colon dash dir slash O2E shows directories and files in descending order with respect to extension of files. C colon dash dir slash OS shows directories and files in increasing order with respect to their size. Now I am illustrating about C colon dash dir slash OD, which means shows directories and files date of creating wise earliest. C colon dash dir slash O2D shows directories and files latest finest date wise. C colon dash edit file name extension new to create a new file. Open to open an existing file. Save to save any file that has been already opened and modified. Save as to save any opened file with name and extension in any drive. Close to close the active file which is already opened. Print to print an open file. Exit to exit from the edit mode. Edit cut to cut any portion of an open document. Copy to copy any portion of an open document. Paste to paste the copied on cut portion of a file to anywhere in the document. Clear the selected portion of a document. Find to find any type word from an open document. Repeat last find to remove the last choice whichever the user wants to find. Replace. To replace the search word with any word. So here is a diagram that can illustrate about what I had told to the students. Illustration. Here it is an illustration tree chart. So now we can see and understand what I had taught you. Here D means directory. So in the diagram D means directory and it has shown like a tree chart. So here AD, BD, ED, EF, GF, HD, CF, D means directories, F means files, IF files. So D signifies directories. The word D signifies the directories and the word F signifies the files. So students, what we have learned now, I am illustrating about view split window, that is CTRL plus F6. So now on the keyboard you press CTRL plus F6, comes split window. Now size window. How you size your window? You just go to the keyboard and press CTRL plus F8, size window, close window. How you close your window? See, by pressing CTRL plus F4, option settings. To set up, to specify the number of blank space associated with tab. To set the printer port colors. To change the foreground and background color, solution. C colon dash MD A. C colon dash CDA. C colon dash A slash MDB. C colon dash A slash CDB. So here are the written examples. So you can copy in your sheet and understand what I am talking about. Now comes C colon dash A slash HCD, C colon dash A slash CD, C colon dash root directory to display that tree chart on the screen. C colon dash tree parent directory name. So here it is written. Now you can definitely understand, guys, what I am telling. Now comes the external commands. So listen carefully, guys. What is external commands? More. The more command is used to pause vertical scrolling of the screen. After each successful scrolling, that display pauses message more appears at the bottom left most corner of the screen. Example, one more. F1 txt dir more. Label. What is label? This command is used to create the volume label of the disk. Syntax is C colon dash label xyz. C colon dash label D colon abc. System. What is system? To move the system file from one drive to another drive. Syntax is C colon dash system A colon. To move system files from C drive to floppy. DOS key. What is DOS key? To recall previously executed DOS commands. The syntax is C colon dash DOS key. DOS key install. MEM. The command is used to display system memory. When you type MEM, the command MEM command signifies the system memory information. Syntax is C colon dash MEN. It displays the following: total system memory, valid, extended and expanded memory, CHK, DSK. This command checks the address of the selected drive. It displays the following informations. Defining external commands. Now we illustrate total disk space, total number files, amount of trace disk space available, total amount of memory available, the amount of memory occupied by the operating system. The syntax is C colon dash CHR DSK, C colon dash CHK DSK file name extension. The check the previously saved file move. This command is used to move files from one directory to another directory on the same disk. It can also create a new target directory during the process. The syntax is C colon dash move C colon dash D1 C colon dash D2. It moves all files from directory D to directory D2. It is also used to be a name a file discomp DASKCOMP. What is discomp? It is used to computers to disk which are similar. It compares side by side and track by track of two disks. The syntax D2C colon dash discomp drive 1 drive 2 format. What is format? The format commands are used to create the tracks and sectors of a newly purchased disk. When the loaded disk is formatted, all the loaded informations are usually lost. Syntax is E colon dash format to format the default. To format the drive, C colon dash format D colon dash. Now I am telling you about C colon dash format. So what is format? Format, that is including system files, input output system, ms DOS system command.com. C colon dash format slash q. For quick formatting of the default drive, this command takes less than 1 second to format the drive NB. This command is also used to create file allocation table or FAT. FAT contains the following information: file name, extension, file type, file size, in by date of creation, date of modification, attrib. What is attrib? ATTRIB. It is very important to know what is attrib. It is used to change the attributes of a file. The syntax is C colon dash attrib plus a minus e plus h minus is minus r plus s minus s. Drive path file name is plus sets the attributes minus clears the attributes. A specific archive attribute, a specific hidden file attribute, a read only file attribute, a system files. Example: C colon dash attrib b plus r f1.txt, C colon dash attrib b2r f1.txt. Sort. The command sorts each line in the source file and copies it to the target file in sorted order. The syntax C colon dash sort source file name, target file name. Next is dir sort. What is dir sort? This command shows the directories and files in sorting order A to Z. It helps to sort the directories in ascending order A to Z. Okay guys, then C colon dash dir sort slash r. It displays the directory listing in reverse order Z plus OA. This copy, to copy all system files and hidden files from one floppy to another. The involved disk must be of the same size and same type. The syntax is C colon dash disk copy A colon B colon. A colon means is the disk that contains source disk and B colon is the target disk. Example: C colon dash disk copy A colon dash B colon dash 1. Copy is the first side of the disk. X copy. To copy files directly, subdirectory, except hidden and system files. The syntax is C colon dash copy ABCD. C colon dash copy MMDDY. That is year of date of birth. Okay. D colon dash copy all files that are the same or later than a specified date. A colon means copies all files that have the archive bit. P colon means displays yes or no prompts for copying. Fine. This filter is used to search a file for one or more desired characters. Syntax is find sister f1.txt. Now I am illustrating about v colon dash. Displays lines not having the designated text string. C colon dash counts and displays the number of lines containing the text strings. What is the full form of string, guys? string. I colon dash ignores uppercase or lowercase during the search. Example, C colon dash dir find txt displays files having the txt extension. Example, C colon dash find sister f1 txt chk dash disk space to see total disk capacity. C dosky find dir fc colon. It automatically uses binary modes for files that is known to be program files. That is, these files with extensions like com, exe, bin, sys, dbg and lib. Any other files are compared ASCII mode. ASCII mode by default it. Syntax is C colon dash fe f1.txt f2.txt b colon to compare files in binary mode. C colon to ignore uppercase or lowercase. L colon compares files ASCII mode. You know, guys, what is ASCII mode? ASCII. N colon dash displays line number when displaying. Mistress lines using file comparison in ASCII mode. ASCII mode. Now comes the important thing. In the important part of the lesson, if the files being copied exceed the capacity of the forget floppy disk, backup prompts the user to change the disk and then continue the process. The syntax is C colon dash backup C colon dash path A colon. Options is task all files in subdirectories of the specified path to be copied. A. Add all files mentioned in the path of C drive. Example, C colon dash backup C colon dash A colon dash S slash D colon dash 12.2000 to copy all those files that have been saved on or after specified day. Restore. What is restore? Do you know? What does the word restore means? Here is the answer. This command copies the files back up to a fixed disk. Often they have been copied to floppy disk using backup command. Example given, C colon dash restore A colon C colon dash S. This command copies every files in every directory from floppy disk in drive A to the fixed disk in drive C. Example, C colon dash A store A colon B C colon restore. Now, what is C colon restore A colon C colon? Prompts for copying files. C colon restore A colon C colon D slash D2 to restore all files from A drive to the specified path of C drive. That is batch files. You guys know what is batch files? Now, I am illustrating about what is batch files. So listen to me carefully, students. If the user creates a batch file named sp.bat and execute the batch file by simply typing the name at the command prompt, the series of commands that have already been written on the disk will be executed sequentially. In batch processing system, the instructions are arranged in a file which is known as batch file and it is denoted by extension bat. An automatic execution type of the batch file is autoexec.bat. How to create a batch file? To create a batch file, the user must have to specify the file name with the extension .bat. The syntax is C colon dash edit file name bat. Write up a batch file that will perform the following function. Display or text file. Display or directories and files that starts with S exactly 4 characters long. C. Create file F1. Create file F2. Create F1 and F2 into a file F3. Show directories and files in bare format. Display the content F1. Answer. Directory text. Write up a batch file that will perform the following functions. Display only directory. Display directories and files that are read-only. Display the files and directories in sorted order by their execution. Display the files and in stored by their size. Renaming of a file from F1 to F2 txt. Copy all text files from directory to D2 directory, assuming that both the directories are residing in the same drive. Display or execute files. DIR-AD. Write up a batch file that will perform the following tasks. Delete all text files that starts with A and exactly 5 characters long. Create a directory D1 and also create a subdirectory D11 under D1. Copy all text files from root directory, create a directory D2 and also create a subdirectory. Remove the directory, create a file f1.txt. Now append a line university. Calculate to the end of the line. Display all BMP files and GLF files. Now comes Microsoft Windows 98. Do you guys know something about Microsoft Windows 98? So I am illustrating about Windows 98. Windows 98 is an operating system. It is much easier and more fun to use than any other operating system. We can run our programs to get our work done and have fun at the same time. We can write letters, paint drawings, use as a calculator, draw graphics, send messages through email or for watch movies, listen to music, etc. We can even get connected with the world through multimedia. This way we can keep in touch with the whole world. Thus, we find that Windows 98 is a program when operated meets our requirements and hence it is accepted worldwide also operating Windows 98. As soon as we switch on the PC, Windows 98 loads automatically. So we do not need to type only any command to get it running. The entire screen is called disk to open, which we can write letters, draw pictures, etc. Minimum hardware requirements for installing Windows 98. CPU speed 66 megahertz. Minimum hard disk space 1110 MB. RAM 16 MB. VGA card and monitor. Floppy drive 3.5 inches. CD-ROM. Mouse Windows 98 bootable CD. What is desktop? You guys know what is desktop? I am explaining about this. It is the area on the screen where the user works. It is called the desktop. As Windows use the whole screen in a way that is analog to the way one uses the surface of the disk. It is the initial screen of Windows 98 shows full items like my computer, task bar with start button, recycle bin, my documents, internet explorer, etc. What is icon? Do you guys know what is icon? Classify different types of icon. I am explaining what is icon and what are the different types of icon. So listen carefully, students. What is icon? It is the pictorial representation of executable files that can be run. So in new office document, it is open office document, programs, documents, find, set, help, run, shutdown, start. In accessories, it is LDVS, application, Corel 5, desktop, main, Microsoft reference, startup, top type version 1.0, shortcut to access, Microsoft Binder, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft Outlook, Microsoft PowerPoint, MS DOS prompt, Windows Explorer, games, multimedia, system tools, calculator, calendar, card filler, character map, keyboard, viewer, copy of calendar, notepad, pen, phone, dial-up, wordpad, free call, hard solitaire means WBERER. Now I am explaining on the Windows there are some symbol used with icons to identify each icon individually. Icon may be of two types: application icon, drive identification icon. Application icon. What is application icon? It presents application that is running. What is program icon? This represents the application which can be started from Windows. What is taskbar? How can we hide the taskbar? The rectangular bar that runs horizontally across the bottom of the desktop. It includes start application button, clock. Okay. To the right, click on desktop, click on automatic checkbox. Okay. Then okay, basic mouse operation, mouse pointer. What is mouse pointer? This will appear on the screen only if the mouse driver is installed. The mouse pointer moves on the screen in order to delete x dot y dot coordinate values. Single click. Press 1 and release the left mouse button. Double click. Click the left mouse button twice rapidly. Right click. Press once and release the right mouse button. Drag and drop. Hold down that left mouse button while we are moving the mouse and release it at the desired position. Clock. Clock is used to display on the Windows to activate the clock. The clock icon should be double clicked. The clock has to be set and one can sure what type of clock is to be displayed by clicking on the menu available. Then and clock will be displayed on the top corner of the screen. How can you hide and show the clock on the taskbar? Right click on the taskbar, properties, click on the show the clock. Okay. Start button. This button is available at the left corner of the taskbar. When this button is clicked, we can see different groups of icons available in Windows. My computer. It is used to view the different contents of a single folder or drive. Double click on my computer icon on the desktop. Display the drives on the hard disk. They are also exist in some folders like control panel, printers, etc. Windows Explorer, it displays files and directories in hierarchical structure. The left side displays list of drivers and folders, and the right side displays the content of a selected folder. Networks neighborhood. If your computer terminal is connected to a network, user can use this program browse network resources of the terminal. How can you customize the desktop? To customize the desktop, we have to decide it by clicking what items will appear on the desktop. Here we can add or remove some Windows program icons from the desktop. Desktop cleanup wizard is used to remove unused icons on the desktop. We can also customize by including we content control panel. To start, click on start button, settings, control panel, settings, date and time. Start settings, control panel, date and time, change accordingly, apply OK. Settings, screen color. Start setting, control panel, display. Background none appears, items color, select OK. Heading display, start setting, control panel, display, change accordingly. Now apply OK. Now loading new wallpaper. Start setting, control panel, display, screensaver, select anyone, apply OK. Clean the icon for default. Item start setting, control panel, apply OK. Now how to create new user. Start settings, control panel, users. New user, next. Type username, next. Type password, confirm it again. Next. Select the items we want to personalize. Next. Finish, close. Change desktop themes. Start setting, control panel, desktop items. Select the theme, apply OK. Add new font. Copy all fonts from floppy CD-ROM and then go to settings, control panel, fonts, edit, paste. Browsing through Windows Explorer, creating a folder. Right click on start button, explore. Select one drive file, new folder type name. Deleting a folder. Up to explore. Select the drive, select the folder. Press del button from the keyboard. Yes or up to select folder. Shift plus del. Searching for a specific file, up to select the drive tools. Selecting file, up to select drive, double click on folder, Ctrl plus S, select all files. Moving files using mouse and keyboard, up to select the drive, double click on folder, Ctrl A, Ctrl A, select the folder from the left side of the frame, Ctrl V. Now, do you guys know what is Microsoft Word? Now the definition of Microsoft Word is the most friendly graphical word processor and it is a part of the integrated application software of Microsoft Office. The function of MS Word is to create a document, edit and print same and save the document for its future retrieval. Salient features of MS Word are graphical user interface, integration with Windows, graphics support state-of-the-art editing features, support of template and styles, use of tables, support of automation, document merging, advanced printing, online help and tutorial, prepare the following marksheet using Word document to open, run Windows Start program MS Word. The attributes of the tables are name, role, sub 2, sub 3, sub 4, total, average, maximum. In a formula, table formula for total sum C2 colon F2. Formula for average equals to average C2 colon F2 divided by 4. Formula for maximum, maximum G2 colon G5. Formula for minimum equal to minimum G2 colon G5 in first bracket. Mail merge. What is mail merge? After typing the format of a letter, tools. Letter and mailings, mail merge, select document type. What type documents are you making on letter? Next, starting document, select starting document. Next, select recipients, type a new list, create, customize, select file name, delete, yes, add, rename, okay, start entry, name, add, new entry, close, file name, type, save, okay. Position the cursor on the desired area, insert, merge file, select field name, close. Now the next topic is what is merge to new documents, all from current record, okay. What is create main document in Word? Click on tools, mail merge, click on main document, create form letters, active window, click on data source, get data, create data source, supply the field names of non-document files required here, type non-document file names, fill the boxes, use remove key accordingly. When done, click on OK. Take the cursor at the desired position on the main document to insert the merge file. Click on insert merge field and then on an any field name as listed. A cursor position field will be shown as follows. Field name. Likewise, enter multi-fields. When done, click on any of the following. Merge to new document to get merger output. Merge to print to get merge printed output. Now the next topic is HTML. What is HTML? Hypertext is the text which is specifically coded using a standard system called hypertext markup language. So what is the full form of HTML? The full form of HTML is, listen guys, the full form of HTML is hypertext markup language. Now, the HTML codes are used to create links. These links may be text, graphical, and when click on it can link the user to another HTML documents, text files, graphics, animation and sound. HTML defines several aspects of a web page including heading, labels in bolder, it lies, images, paragraph breaks and hypertext links to other resources. HTML can be compared to word processing. The text of HTML is a way of defining the format of text in a web page. HTML is a sub-language of HTML. What is HTML, guys? Now, students, do you think one thing, what is the full form of HTML? The full form of HTML is Standard Generalized Markup Language. Basic tag of HTML. HTML, HEAD, title, body, starting tag. These are all tags, okay? Then HTML, head, title, body, ending tag. These are starting tag, these are ending tag. Next topic is to color any home page. Body BG color equals to green. To add any picture, body background equal to abc.gif font. The attribute of font are color, face and size. Marquees to run the type text accordingly. Example, Marquis direction right loop 5, Marquis behavior alternate. We can also change the font by H1 or H2, H6, etc. We can break any paragraph by BR. Now, next topic is how to write in HTML. 2H2 plus O2 equals 2H2. So HTML head, title head, body, to a sub, plus O sub, ISUB to SUV to ISUV body on HTML to, so create an HTML program as down have HTML head, title, pictures, title. So here is the written definition of HTML. So you guys just write it in your sheet and let us clear what is HTML is. Again I am talking about HTML. So you guys just write this in your copies and try to understand what is HTML is. But first we have create and save files like abc.html, div.html, ghi.html and jkl html, and then we have to create and save the file name pmb.html, and most importantly we have to keep those 5 files including pmb html in a same folder, otherwise this process will be failed. So next topic is SQL. So listen carefully students, what is SQL? Definition of SQL. IBM's San Jose Research Center had first introduced standard query language, full form of SQL. Do you guys know what is the full form of SQL? If anyone asks you about what is SQL, do you know what is SQL? SQL is, the full form of SQL is standard query language. Standard query language. Okay. Now, IBM's San Jose Research Center had first introduced standard query language SQL in 1974. Remember, all of you guys who listened my video tutorial, that IBM's San Jose Research Center had first introduced standard query language SQL in 1974. Remember the period of 1974. Okay. SGL has emerged as standard inquiry language for relational DBMS, and most of the commercial relational database management systems use SQL or a variant of SQL. SQL has been adopted the relational system data sub language. IBM San Jose Research Center had first introduced standard query language in 1974. Standard query language has emerged as standard inquiry language for relational DBMS, and most of the commercial relational database management systems use SQL or a variant of SQL has been adopted the relational system data sub language. Each SQL command is followed by a semicolon. SQL can be used both as query and update language by itself, or SQL commands can be embedded in application programs. SQL can also provide data control facility. SQL.ddl defines the conceptual view of a database through a table known as the base table. A base table having independent existence, and it is represented by distinct stored file in order. Other words, a base table represents a SQL database file. The SQL DDL statement for creating a base table is create table. The basic keys of SQL: primary key, foreign key, super key, and candidate key. Creating a table in SQL for an organization: create table depth. See DNO number, primary key. So there is a diagram. Just see carefully what had been drawn on this diagram. Then you can understand what is SQL. Now the next topic is the examples of SQL. Select from EMP group whose salary is more than 10,000. Answer SQL / select from EMP. Another example is select from all informations about those employees whose salary is less than 25,000 and who are working in HR department. Why salary 25,000 and design HR. The next theory is the MS Excel is a user-friendly electronic spreadsheet or worksheet application package in MS Office. Features of Excel are graphical user interface, object linking, and embedding EMBEDDING. State of the art editing features use of graphical objects and charts. The Excel is basically used to store numerical data in tabular form. One can see a part of the Excel workspace at a time on the screen. Here a file may be saved with an extension XLS. Excel can be run as start, programs, then Excel. Maximum number of rows in MS Excel is, remember guys, 65,536. Okay guys, the maximum number of rows in MS Excel is 65,536. Maximum number of columns in MS Excel for 256. The Excel window consists of file, bar, menu bar, toolbar, horizontal and vertical scroll bars, and status bar. A single file is called a workbook in this Excel application window. So now guys, we have come to an end of a lengthy theoretical lesson which I had explained to you about MS-DOS, command prompt, disk operating system, bootable device, diagrams, tree chart, what is HTML, what is SQL, and etc. etc. So those guys who definitely want to understand my theories and definitely want to know about computer theories and also have a willing power to acquire a sound knowledge regarding computer basics and the computer theoretical, you have to attend my YouTube channel. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. If you like this computer tutorial theoretical video, then please like, comment and share, and please subscribe and click the red button in the lower side and subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Narayan Guha, and please like, comment, share. Thanks for watching, and please click on the bell icon so I will be notified, and I will upload further videos for your better understanding in computer theoreticals. Thanks guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye guys.